Hello and welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. My name is Catherine and I am a psychic intuitive medium. This is going to be a pick a heart reading for your twin flame soul connection from May 20th to May 27th. We're going to be looking into where your connection is currently by looking at the mental, spiritual, and emotional energy of both you and your person. I do usually read for those in separation or challenge, but for those of you that are not in separation, you may find that some of the readings in here may connect with you. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. You can choose one or two hearts or all three if you prefer, as each may have a message for you. And I've placed timestamps in the description box below. I've also put links for all of my cards that I'm using and a link to my website for personal readings in the description as well. And let's get started. So we're going to be starting off with the blue heart first. So for those of you that have chose heart number 1 or the blue heart, let's get started into your connection. Let's see where your reading is at today. So the card that's coming in is new love. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, what I'm getting is that this may possibly be somebody new that you've connected with recently. This also could be somebody who you have in your life or somebody that you feel this connection with, and you're also wanting to see if there is a reconnection, a renewal within your love. So new love doesn't always have to be a new person. It can be a reconnection. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards for new love. Let's see what it has to say. This is for both you and your person. Connecting energy. Let's see what this has to say. Okay. And again, I did put links to all of the cards down below in the description box. So the first card that's coming in is Guardian of Action. So this would be the Knight of Wands, or the King of Wands, I'm so sorry. And it says it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So this could be referring to you or your person. This could be this new person that possibly has come into your life. I actually feel like this one here. 9 of Action, another action card. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all of these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So I'm already getting that a lot of you have actually been doing the work to bring, you know, on a mental level. Okay, you've been doing the work that is needed in order to bring this new person into your life, or to renew a current relationship, or you know, that connection with your soulmate twin flame. Now this could be you that has been doing the work, this could be them that has been doing the work. And the last one that's come in, 10 of Thoughts. So this would be the 10 of Swords. A situation that has been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So, guys, this is what I'm getting right off the bat. For those of you that have picked the blue heart or the number 1, I'm really getting here that either you or your person has really done, you know, again, the work. They've really let go of things that were holding them back in the past in order to move forward. Okay, this 9 of Action, this, you know, and the King of Wands that's coming through here. What I'm getting here is not only has the work been done, but they've allowed themselves on a mental level, and this again could be you, it could be them, but they've allowed themselves to release a lot of old baggage. I really want to feel like there's baggage, you know, old things that were holding them back, old blocks and barriers, especially with this 10 of Ten of Swords. I feel like this person, this might be somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. Somebody that you have just felt this true soul connection with, but maybe there was something that had happened that had separated you, or made you feel like, okay, I have to let this person go. But I'm showing here that, again, this could be you, it could be them, but that work has been done. That mental baggage has been let go of. It's time to move forward. And I feel like your person is going to be stepping forward, is what I get it. Because I'm really getting that it's them that's let go of a lot of old things, a lot of old baggage, a lot of old issues. And they very well could have left a relationship or some sort of codependency relationship with somebody else. Maybe there was somebody else at that time within the situation. I'm feeling like they have either let them go or they're in the process of letting them go. But I feel a rejuvenation within this relationship. So for those of you that has resonated with, we're going to move on and we're going to check into where they are on a mental state. Okay, both you and your person, we're going to check into that and see where that is at the current time. So we're just going to pull up. I'm just going to grab the cards. Excuse me. Okay. So this is we're going to be pulling up a card for both you and your person. We're going to see where their mental state is towards you at this current time. And then we're going to be clarifying with some tarot. Let's see where their mental state is. Your person's mental state. Their thoughts, their feelings. We're going to check in to see where all of those are at this moment. What are they thinking about you? When they think about you, what are the thoughts that are coming in? Entangled. Okay, so going back to that Ten of Swords energy, I feel that there was some sort of entanglement. Okay, the heartbeat is coming through. And live wire. Okay, I love this. So what I'm getting right away is, going back into that Ten of Swords energy here, I feel that they had some issues that they needed to work through. They needed to release. Okay. And what this is showing me is that you are on their mind. That heartbeat is coming through. When they think of you, their heart literally starts to beat. They feel like they feel that connection between the two of you. They want to reach out. That live wire for me is like, I keep thinking of like a telephone wire, where they want to make that connection. And this is what I feel happening, okay, with that new love. So I feel like your person is feeling rejuvenated in regards to this connection. So let's pull up some clarifying tarot and see what they are. That entanglement. I feel like they're letting go of things that, whether this is, maybe they had issues with commitment, or maybe they were in a committed relationship, at some point in time. But I feel what I keep getting for some of you is that you may have walked away, or this relationship, this connection was let go of in some way, and now it's going to be rejuvenated, or they're thinking about rejuvenating this relationship with you. You are definitely on their mind, but I do feel that they needed to, release what was entangling them. So we're going to pull up some clarifying cards. The World, yeah. They're breaking cycles. The Ten of Swords energy. Sorry about that. Ten of Swords energy again. Releasing. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, so, I mean, you can't make this up, right? Like, look at this. This is pretty much exactly what we just got. That Nine of Wands energy here. You know, they're releasing, they're working towards things. I feel that whatever they were in, and then we have that Ten of Swords energy again. What I feel is that your person really, you know, this was mentally stressful for them. I feel like whatever it was that they, you know, had to release was extremely stressful, anxious. You know, the Nine of Swords coming through, this is a card that indicates like maybe they were just too much in their head and it was causing them so much anguish and stress. It could have been about the relationship. It could have been about, you know, things that they were holding on to, again, past relationships, career, whatever it is. But I'm really feeling here with this World card coming through, they're breaking that cycle. They've broken that cycle. They're walking away from whatever it is that was entangling them. So their headspace is going towards you. This is what I keep feeling. That heartbeat when they think of you, you know, their heart beats fast. They, you know, it makes them excited. I feel like they want to reach out. Now, it doesn't mean that they will at this point, but I'm feeling that there is definitely those thoughts towards wanting to reach out. There may even be some sort of apology coming towards you, because it does feel that whatever was on their mind, they've released, but it really was at the time causing them a lot of mental anxiety, stress, anguish, all of that. You can see where she's just broken. You know, it looks like she's got so much stress on her head. So we're going to look into your current thoughts towards your person, your mental state. And let's see what's happening with that. What is the person who's watching? What is their thoughts and mental state towards their person? Shuffle these as well. Clarifying for mental state, thoughts for the person watching this video towards their person. Okay. I feel like this one here. Psst, ahem, hey you. I like that. All right. Hairball, yeah, you knew that they were in entanglement of some sort. So, okay. I feel like for some of you, solar powered. Oh, I love this. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, what you've been doing is also releasing some things. You've kind of just took a step back for some of you. You took a step back and you're letting them untangle that hairball. Okay, you're letting them untangle that Ten of Swords and that Nine of Swords energy. You recognize the fact that, look at, you know, I don't need to be a part of this. Like, you've got some stuff going on. You need to figure it out. I'm going to let you do that. But at the same time, this, psst, hey you, you're also, what I get from this is on a mental state. Not only have you allowed, you know, them to work out what it is that they need to work out, what they're really allowing to release, but you've left it open. You've left it open for them so that, psst, hey you, you know, is sort of calling to them. That's what I get, is not meaning that you're contacting them or anything like that, but you've allowed enough energy towards this person that if they do the work that is needed to be done, you've left that door open for them to come forward. I'm also feeling solar powered is that on some level, you may have allowed yourself to open up your mind to them, like spiritually talk to them. This is what I'm getting. Like, you've sent them those messages, maybe, you know, within dreams or, you know, your spiritual self or through meditation of some sort, but you're allowing that energy to go towards them, saying like, look, you're safe, but you just have to clear off, you know, whatever is entangling you. There is a lawnmower or something outside, and I apologize. Hopefully you can still hear me. I apologize for those that can't. So we're going to take a look into The lawnmower distracted me. Sorry about that. We're going to shuffle these again. We're going to get some clarifying cards for you and your person. Ace of Wands, yeah, you're allowing new energy come through. That Four of Swords, and you just took a step back. I love this. Love it. And you stayed grounded. You've put that energy towards a renewal. Okay, so when I see the Ace of Energy or Ace of Pentacles, for me, it's like a grounding energy, but it's also, you know, it talks about new coming through, new things, allowing abundance to come through. But you've taken that step back. You know, you recognized exactly what I said. You needed to allow this person to heal themselves. So for those of you that are perhaps in that state of wondering what is going on, this is also advice for you to take that step back and allow that person to heal themselves. Because I do feel with this Ace of Wands coming through, this new energy, this new revitalization towards this relationship is what I'm getting. Okay, they are doing the work. So if your person has gone quiet, perhaps you guys were in contact with each other, but if your person has gone quiet, or there has been a separation, just know that your person is working through this. They're allowing themselves to release that energy. They're breaking those cycles that they need to break. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for the mental energy. This is so positive. I love this. Stay grounded, though, is what I keep feeling. You need to stay grounded. You need to have that faith that this person is doing what they need to do to take that step forward. Keep sending them those messages, okay, mentally, spiritually. Allow that energy to flow. Allow yourself to clean up your mental thoughts towards this person in order for them to take that step forward that they want to take. And that's what I'm getting. So we're going to take a look into where their heart space, their emotions are at this time towards the connection for the two of you. Just let me grab the cards. We'll see what's coming through. Okay, so how does your person feel emotionally towards you? What's their heart space saying? Where is their heart space at this point in time? How do they feel? Person's heart space towards you and your connection. We're going to clarify with some tarot. This is your person's heart space, their emotions towards you and this connection at this time. I feel like for some of you, this has been a real challenge for you too. And it has been hard to keep those positive mental thoughts towards this person. But it is also confirming, you know, in that last round that the work you've been doing has been there, letting go. Yeah, that Four of Swords energy coming through. This person, oh, this is for your person. So I do feel that your person is letting go, like we had said with that Ten of Swords energy. Family and tribe and wild. So for some of you, this definitely could have been part of the issue, could have been the family. You know, as I had said before, they possibly could be or were in a relationship. It could also be their actual family, like, you know, parents, siblings, that sort of thing. But again, I'm feeling them letting go. I'm feeling them releasing. This is their heart energy. They feel like they want to move forward with you. Wild, you know. To me, when I see this card, it's like that Six of Swords energy, letting the past go and moving forward. And this is how I feel emotionally towards you. They've let that other stuff go and they're coming forward. So we're going to get some clarifying tarot Move. Yeah. See, there we go. Nurture. They've allowed themselves to nurture themselves in order to, both of these cards want to come in. Love abounds, success and growth. Look at this. I love these cards. So this is what I'm getting for your person's heart space towards you. There's absolutely love there. There's definitely love there towards you. All right. They've allowed themselves to grow. They want to make this work. And like I said, I feel like this person coming towards you. All right. I don't have a timeline, but I feel that if they have, like, this is for the week ahead. Okay. So I feel that your person's energy is definitely looking into, how do I make this work? I've let go of the stuff. I want to move it forward. Okay. This is, they're nurturing themselves as well. And I feel like whatever it was that they had to let go of, whether this family and tribe, and you know, this could be friends, it could be past things like old ancestral type of behaviors that have come through. They might be letting that go, you know, especially for people that have a lot of baggage on some sort. This could be family issues. It could be something that was deep within them. Tribe could even be past relationships where they're letting go of that old energy. And it feels as though they're finally nurturing themselves and allowing themselves to move forward in the love that it is that they want. Okay. They want to move forward towards your connection. So this is what I'm getting in regards to their heart energy currently at the moment. I love that. And we're going to look into your heart energy and see where that is towards them. So this is your heart energy towards your person. It's a really hard thing, you know, especially if we're raised in a certain way, to allow ourselves to release that baggage, or perhaps old relationships, you know, that have been in conflict before. People tend to expect that. And sometimes people, you know, like for the person watching that, I feel like you've understood that. I feel like you've understood that, you know, you've allowed this person to heal themselves. You're allowing them, like you recognize the fact that you can't fix everything. You can't fix everything within another person. You can be there, you can support them, but at the same time, you have to let them do what they want to do. And courage. Look at that. Just exactly what we were talking about. You know, it takes a lot to be able to do that. It takes a lot of courage to be able to release yourself emotionally from that person in order to do their own healing. I love this. Say what you mean. So I do feel that you may have actually told them, look at, you know, this is where I am. Like you've said exactly how you felt. You said the things that you needed to say in order to release them in the past. And I feel like that has resonated with them, which is why they wanted to do the work. I also feel that for some of you, you hope that this person takes that step forward emotionally to tell you what it is that they mean, instead of keeping bottled up or keeping, you know, things silent or not allowing you in. And look at that. Soulmate. How beautiful. How beautiful. You know, here's the thing a lot of people don't understand. When you have that soul connection, you know, the healing that you're doing for yourself is the healing that you're also giving towards that person. And because our souls are so connected, especially when this person is like your twin flame, that soulmate, and a lot of people, you're just looking at the 3D behavior of the person. You're only looking at the person in their, you know, I guess best way to say it is their meat suit, you know, their physical body, but you're not looking at what it is that their soul is trying to heal or needs to heal in order for this connection to be solid and strong and secure. And again, I'm feeling that for so many of you, you did have the courage. to allow them to do this. You did the healing that you needed to as well in order to help your soulmate heal and help your person to heal. I feel that for some of you, if you haven't done the work, this is what it's telling you to do. Okay? Take that courage and allow yourself to give that person the time and the space and that beautiful energy of healing, because this person, for those of you that were doubting if this is some sort of soulmate or twin flame, there's your confirmation. Okay, there's your confirmation. And for those of you, that this is a brand new relationship, the same thing goes. If your person seems like they have a little baggage, or they seem a little bit hot and cold, or whatever it is, take that step back, have that courage to move forward and allow them to heal, allow them, to do what it is that they need to do in order to recognize that connection. So reach out. And I don't feel like that has to be on a physical level of you reaching out. Again, you remember what I had said about reaching out spiritually, letting them know it is safe for them on a spiritual level to come forward. And this can be done through energy, through meditation. Confront, okay? So say what you mean, confront. So some of you may have actually confronted your person and strengthening bonds. Look at this. Look at that. It's amazing, amazing energy. So your heart space is saying this, okay? Again, reaching out to them, letting them know it's safe. It doesn't need to be physically, okay? Especially if you haven't spoken for a long time. If this is a person currently in your life, or you have some sort of commitment with, and they've been a little bit distant, what you can do is, just let them know, look, I'm here. It is safe for you. It is safe for you. I'm here. I'm going to have the courage to let you heal and let you do what it is that you need to do, but I'm always here. And it is saying here, that confront. So it doesn't mean that you have to go and confront anyone, or, especially if you haven't spoken to them in a while, don't go doing that. But it is saying that you may have possibly confronted them in the past, but it is also saying, say what you mean. I feel like when this person comes forward, because I do feel like this person coming forward, I'm also getting the energy of say what you mean, but it doesn't need to be confrontational. Two different things. You can say what you mean with love. You can say what you mean with honesty and truthfulness and opening your heart, but it doesn't need to be, the blame or the shame or anything like that, because that will make your person retreat. But I feel like for most of you, you may have already said what you need to say to them. Okay. And the strengthening bonds. I feel that because, again, this process that the both of you have gone through, that letting go, that letting go of old things that no longer needed, that letting go of recognizing that the person does need to heal, this is strengthening that bond, bringing that soulmate back to you. I feel like she's heading towards that golden, beautiful light. That golden light at the end of it is where that soulmate is. And this is what I feel within your heart energy. You knew that all the work that you do, or you've done, and for those of you that still need to do the work, have faith in that process, because it is bringing you two together. Okay? It may not be immediately, because sometimes, we have to really do the work in order to, if you haven't done the work yet, you have to have patience. You have to have that faith that what is happening is for the best, for the highest good. So we're going to look now into the spiritual self between the two of you and see what messages are coming through. What is their higher self? What is their higher self wanting to say to you? Okay, so these are messages from their higher self. messages from their higher self to you. Communication. What did I tell ya? I feel like there is going to be communication from them towards you. You know, and it does say hone your negotiations and relationship skills. I feel that for some of you, your person is a little scared of coming forward because they don't know how the energy is going to be. Are you going to forgive them? Is it going to be that confrontation? You know, is it going to be another battle? Is what I'm getting. Okay. So, you know, for those of you that are sort of in this place of, well, he did this or she did that or whatever it is, just remember, you know, send that energy out of allowing this person to feel safe to come forward. Okay, just, you know, energetically let them know. Show forgiveness towards them, because I do feel that this person wants to communicate with you. And we're just going to get a clarifying tarot. Let's see what it has to say in regards to your person's higher self. What is the message? Ace of Pentacles again. The inflow of abundance, a promising business adventure, important documents or contracts. So you don't have to worry about really the words that may resonate with some of you. But the Hermit, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So again, I feel like your person is taking that step forward. The time that they have spent alone, or the time that you guys have spent apart, or the time that you need to spend apart, is making that huge difference in that communications. The communications are going to improve. Your person, I feel, is going to come back in a more grounded, they want to come back. This is their spiritual self. I feel they're going to come back on a more solid spiritual state of mind, you know, just a basic spiritual feeling, where they're not going to be as flippy and floppy and all over the place and whatever it is that, you know, they were going through. They're releasing a lot of that baggage, and when you drop the baggage, you can stand firmly. You know, if you think about it, you know, if you're at the airport, for instance, and you're holding on to a bunch of literally luggage and baggage, you're going to feel wobbly, you're going to feel heavy, you're going to feel overwhelmed. And this is exactly that energy that I was getting from that Nine of Swords. And when you drop that energy, when you drop that baggage, if you were just put the baggage down at the airport, you're now standing firmly, and you're now standing on solid ground. You're standing, you know, where you feel stronger within yourself. And that's exactly what I'm feeling with your person. This is their higher self say, please have patience with me. I do want to communicate with you. Okay, they just need to feel, they need to get to that point where they can step forward. And for some of you, you may have already heard from them. So remember, you know, try to give that forgiveness, okay, for, you know, if that is what was needed, or if you had let them go, or, you know, maybe they had let you go. But I do feel that communication returning. So this is going to be for your spiritual self. What is your higher self telling you in regards to this connection? Let's just see. I feel like this one here. Awakening. Yeah, you know, I really love that. That awakening card for me, you know, it goes back to the courage. It goes back to that Four Swords energy, allowing and recognizing that your person needed this time. Okay, and your higher self is confirming that. It's saying, you know, basically, good job. You're awakening those emotions within your other person, but you're also allowing yourself to awaken what it is that you need within yourself. Let's get a clarifying card. The Empress. Look at this. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. So through this process, for the person watching, it is saying here, you know, this Empress energy, you have nourished this relationship on some level. Okay. And for those of you that have wondered, is all of this work I'm doing, is it worth it? Is it, has it made a difference? I've been doing meditation. I've been doing this. I've been, giving positive energy. It's saying, yes, absolutely. That work that you've been doing has made such a difference. Your person has felt it. Okay. So this is your confirmation. And for those of you that, maybe need to step into that level of consciousness, okay, and allow that person to just have some time to themselves, to allow them to release what it is that to release. Your higher self is also saying here, that work that you do will be worth it. It will be worth it. Don't worry about it. Let us take care of it. It is awakening within your person. It is making that difference. We're going to get one more clarifying card from a mystical shaman deck, and we're going to see exactly what it is that your guides and your angels have to say to you. Just to end the reading for the blue heart, or heart number 1, for those of you that chose that. Okay, let's see what comes in. This is for the person. Oh, that one fell right out. Hang on. Just give me a second here. The Holy Mountain. Okay. I am going to read from the book because I love the messages that are directly within the book, as opposed to my interpretation of it. The Holy Mountain. So the essence of the card. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power where one encounters spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped Mount Gate, I can't pronounce any of these words, to receive the starlight and bring fire to the earth. So the invitation of the card, we don't need to read the medicine particularly. Usually that is when the card comes up reversed, but the invitation of this is it invites you to go into a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of it all. So this is really, for me, what I'm getting here is, again, if you haven't done the work, it's asking you to do so. Okay? You don't need to actually make an altar or anything like that, or find a mountain. But basically what it's saying is go within yourself and learn what it is that you need to learn in regards to this connection. Allow yourself to release. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for this situation. I'm also getting here, for those of you who have done the work, it's saying good job. Like they're confirming once again that all of the work that you have done has been worth it, and it has made a difference within your connection. And I hope that this has helped. So we're going to move on to the red heart. So for those of you that have chose heart number 2, we're going to start with your reading now. So for those of you that chose the green heart, we're going to get started into your reading, and the card that's coming through is deception. So this is the current energy between the two of you at this current time. It feels as though someone is either not being honest with their feelings. This person actually could have deceived you. It could be the opposite, where you possibly may have deceived them. I'm also getting here that one or both of you could be wearing basically a false mask. There's a lawnmower going by, my apologies. I feel like somebody is not being honest, and this could be you, this could be them, but we're going to take a look and see what is coming through with the clarifying cards. I do feel that there may have been, you might be at this point where you're wondering if this person has been deceptive to you. Okay, I'm also getting here as well is that this person, again, may have already deceived you. Maybe there was, something that they weren't being completely honest with or being completely open with. So let's see what the clarifying cards are that are coming in. Ace of Abundance. So the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to read it to you. This cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. I feel that for, I'm going to pull a couple more cards because yeah, the three, oh, there we go. The Three of Thought. Okay, so this is the Three of Swords. Again, I'm just going to let the lawnmower go by. Okay. Three of Swords. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. I so apologize, guys, like this, of all the times for them to mow the lawn, right? We're going to pull one more. So I do feel that your person may have there may have been a third party situation, or you're wondering if this person, if there's a third party situation. These are your thoughts toward this person. Okay. It may have already been confirmed, or it could be, currently, this is in a place of wonderment for either of you, if this is what's going on. Healer of emotion. It's time for you to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So I feel that for some of you watching this, going to annoy me. I feel that for some of you watching this, you have been amazing towards this person. You've been kind, you've been generous, you've given them your heart, you opened up everything to them. And this person may have deceived you. They may have been either, there was somebody else in the picture that you either knew or didn't know about, is what I'm getting. And again, this could be reversed. It could have been you, and this person was kind and, generous and thoughtful towards you, supportive, and maybe it was you that was in that third party situation. But I am feeling that there was not honesty within this relationship, whether this is from you or whether this was from them. This is the current situation. Okay. That Ace of Abundance is coming through. I do feel that for some of you, you have decided to kind of this, and again, this could be for your person. They've decided that instead of dealing with this situation, or if you've decided to not, instead of dealing with this situation on an emotional level, some of you could be throwing all of your work into, or all of your time into your work. I do feel that for some of you, recognizing this situation has allowed you, sometimes when we discover the truth behind a situation, it allows us to feel relief. It allows us, yes, we do have to grieve. We do grieve. It's heartbreaking. It's not easy. I mean, it makes you feel like you want a fetal position and cry. But I also feel that ultimately, it allows you to release, and it allows you to ground yourself, and it allows you to bring the abundance of possibly something new, whether within this situation or somebody new coming in to, for you on an emotional level. So this is what I'm getting. And this is what it's showing in regards to your current situation. So if it was you, you know, who recognized the deception within your person, or, you know, you're wondering if there's been deception within this relationship, it is at this current time, it is giving you that confirmation. I feel that for some of you, you know, we're going to go through the reading and seeing what exactly is going on here. But I do feel that this is going to resonate with some of you, where you're recognizing, like, you're wondering, is this person doing this? Is this something that is truly going on? Maybe, you know, also too, this could be just within your mind, and maybe, you know, you're feeling that there's deception, but it could be just, you know, nothing is really going on. So, you know, before jumping on your person and, you know, blaming them for, you know, being in a third party situation or being deceptive, we're going to take a look at the rest of the cards and see exactly what's coming through. Okay, so this is just the opening of this particular reading. And we're going to look into their mental state, the thoughts that this person, your person, has towards you at this current time. Okay, just give me 1 second. I just have to grab the cards. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So what is the mental state of your person towards you at this particular moment? How are they feeling or thinking about you? We're going to take a look into that. Where's their headspace when it comes to the connection between the two of you? The dude abides. Okay. We're going to have to get some clarifying cards on that one. Living large. Okay. So when I see living large, that to me kind of says something about this person is doing what they want to do. Okay. They're doing what they want to do for themselves, living large, okay? And everything is beautiful. So they, you know what? Here's what I'm getting in their mental state at this particular moment. I feel like your person, they are in a place of, I can just do what I want to do. You know, there may have been that deception there. They may be currently in a, you know, some sort of situation that there is deception, you know, either towards you or towards somebody else. And they're sort of in a place of, I don't care. Everything is beautiful. You know, I'm living my life. I'm living the way I want to do it. This is going to be, you know, that's a very hurtful place. You know, and this, you know, this is saying that this is their mental state. This is what I'm getting in regards to them. Yeah. This, that would be, I just feel like they're in this place of, oh, well, you know, like, and that's their headspace. We have to remember that's not their heart. That's not anything else. Sometimes we like to fool ourselves thinking that what we're doing is perfectly okay. We try to justify it in some way. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to justify their own behavior. Okay. And again, this could be you. This could be them. But I am, because this is the mental state of them at this particular moment. But if you're a cross watcher and you're looking at this and this is resonating with you, you might want to go with that. So that Six of Wands is coming through. So when I'm saying everything is beautiful, and then they've got the high priest. And the Five of Cups. So here's what I'm getting. Their mental state is this This is what I'm getting. They know what they're doing, or the deception, what it is that, you know, may have separated you, or, you know, whether you're thinking about, you know, have they done something? What I'm getting is that they know exactly what it is that they're doing. They know. They know. They're trying to justify their behavior on a mental state by saying, again, everything's fine. I can do what I want. That Six of Wands energy is about success, victory. Like they think they're getting away with something, or they thought that they were getting away with something. But here's the truth behind it. That Five of Cups energy is coming in. So you know how you can have conscious thoughts and subconscious thoughts? So I feel like their conscious thoughts are here, where they're going, oh, you know, I can do whatever I want. Everything's great. You know, it's my life. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to live large. Everything's beautiful. I can just be me. Okay. But their subconscious thoughts, this is what I'm getting, is that Five of Cups energy, where they're going, yeah, I feel like crap. I feel like crap. I know exactly what I've done, but I'm trying to justify my behavior or myself by thinking this way, by thinking successfully. I think that, you know, everything is great. But inside of myself, my mental space, my head space, I am hearing that little voice in my head. This is what I feel, that what I've done is wrong. What I've done is wrong. So they absolutely know what they have done is not in a good place. Now, if it is you that has been possibly deceptive towards your person, I'm also getting here that they're trying to dismiss or pretend that everything is right, that everything is okay. But ultimately, they also know that it's not. Okay? If you, for some reason, for those watching, and you're the one that has been deceptive towards somebody, you may be thinking that everything is okay. Everything's fine, you know, or they might be thinking towards you, okay, you know, I'm just going to behave like everything's fine. But they really know. They know. And, you know, and I feel like they're hurting. They're hurting. There's a lot of mental anguish in here, is what I'm getting. So we're going to take a look into your mental space right now towards this person, towards your person. We're going to see where you are on, you know, what your thoughts are towards your person. And again, take this as it resonates with you, okay? You know, the roles could be reversed very easily, but take the messages that come through that you feel that you need from this. And if this one doesn't resonate with you, you can always choose one of the other hearts. You can either choose the blue or the red heart. That's up to you. But, you know, usually we pick a card for, we pick, you know, what it is that we're drawn to for a reason. There's a message in there somewhere that it is that we need. So silver lining, this is your mental space or your mental thoughts is silver lining. Okay, that's one. Hotline. Right side up. So I'm going to need some clarifying cards, I believe, but I'm feeling that for some of you, I feel like for some of you, you recognize the situation for what it was at that time, all right? You might be going, okay, well, you know, there's always a silver lining. There's always a silver lining, and here comes that lawnmower again. I so apologize. But we're going to pull some clarifying cards in regards to this. I do feel, though, that for some of you, you're looking at it as like a silver lining, okay, in regards to this situation. Like you're trying to, I feel like you're trying to not, I feel for some of you, you're not delving into your actual feelings. Yes, you're hurt. you know, here's the thing. I feel like you need to work out those emotions. Like you're allowing yourself to not focus in on yourself. You're trying to dismiss it. You're trying to look at that silver lining, and that's good. I do feel like that's a good thing. But sometimes we really need to also allow ourselves to really think through that situation and not just move on. Okay, not just let it go and, you know, and say, okay, well, whatever, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, piss on it. I'm just gonna move forward. Seven of Pentacles. The Strength. And that Nine of Pentacles is coming through. So yeah, mentally, here's where I'm feeling that you guys are. For some of you, I'm just going to pause this for a second because it's annoying. Okay, hopefully we can continue without the lawnmower going. I feel that for some of you, you are really concentrating on yourself. That Nine of Pentacle energies is coming through. This is, you know, trying to, you know, your own abundance, you know, going back to that Ace of Abundance. You are trying to sort yourself out. I feel like some of you, though, for some of you, you've recognized this relationship for what it is, and you've decided to let it go for now. You've decided to work on yourself. You've looked at, you've seen the deception. You're taking that step forward. You're planting those seeds to make yourself stronger, to make yourself, you know, give yourself back that strength. You're pulling your power back from this person in order to move forward. And I'm really getting that with many of you. That Nine of Pentacles energy is coming through. And this is a strong, successful, you know, person who's, they have confidence. They, you know, they don't need somebody, I guess, is that could also be your mental state where you're thinking, I don't need somebody. I don't need somebody who is going to be so deceptive. I don't need somebody who's, you know, not going to be open and honest with me. So this is what I'm getting. But I do feel that also in that mental state, that silver lining, for some of you, you have recognized the silver lining. You've let this person go, and you're recognizing as the step forward towards your own abundance. I feel that for some of you, however, you may need to go through your own state of mind, your own mental thoughts, and instead of just dismissing it, really take a look at the situation and look and go, okay, you know, this person truly hurt me. I need to work out these feelings, these thoughts, all of these emotions, all of these things that are coming through. Instead of just pushing them down, I feel that you need to release them. And once you release them, it will be that step forward. It will be hard. You know, it's not, those aren't an easy thing to go through. It's not easy to sit there and go, you know, has this person, you know, how long have they deceived me? Or I feel like, you know, especially if you didn't know about the deception, for some of you, it is a really hard thing. But instead of just dismissing it, really allow yourself to work through the emotions of it, okay? Because that is going to also be your step forward to your own abundance, is what I'm getting. This Nine of Pentacles is all about individual abundance. And, you know, with that Ace of Abundance coming through, this is what it's saying, okay? In abundance, this could be, you know, really within yourself, that self-confidence again. When somebody deceives us, it breaks our self-confidence. It makes us feel rejected. It makes us feel, you know, like sometimes it makes us feel like we're not worthy. Sometimes we can look at it and we can go, okay, you know what? I got rid of this person. Good for me. I'm strong. I can, you know, I recognized it for what it is, and I move on, and I'm letting it go. And that's wonderful. But make sure that you work yourself out through everything that it is that you need to release as well. I feel like this is super important for you guys, okay? So now we're going to look into the heart space of your person and see where they are emotionally towards you. What is their energy towards you at this time? Oops, and I'm hitting my table. All right, here we go. So this is your person's emotions or heart space towards you at this particular time. Okay. Your person's emotions or heart space towards you at this time. Rejection. Okay. Inner child. So your person has a lot of inner child healing. And they have a lot of pride. So this is, okay, so what I'm getting right off the bat is I feel like your person has a lot of healing to do. That rejection, what I'm really picking up here is I feel like some of this rejection, yes, it could be towards you, but I also feel that your person has felt rejected in the past, and they do have a lot of that inner child healing that they need to do. They need to go and look in themselves and to figure out why it is that they do the behavior that it is that they do. Okay, this pride card is coming in, so I feel like your person has, you know, their ego is really playing a role here. Okay, and I feel that to some degree, your person isn't, they're in a place where they're almost scared to allow their heart to go in as deep as they should go, or that what they're allowing themselves to do. I feel like, you know, they put on this deceptive behavior, whether it's they're wearing a mask or whether they're, you know, again, that third party situation, or maybe they're just being deceptive by not opening up and allowing a lot of their feelings to come in. But I feel like your person does so because of their pride, because of their own ego. So we're going to get some clarifying cards. We're going to see what this rejection card means from your person towards you. What does this rejection card mean? This is their heart space towards you at this particular moment. So we're going to see what it has to say. Okay. Daydreams and decisions. Pull up another one. Healing. Yeah, they need a lot of healing. And win or lose. So here's the thing, guys, with this Five of Swords energy, your person, again, going back into what I had said, I feel like a lot of this is their pride. That win or lose, you know, is like that deceptive type of behavior. They will do whatever it takes to protect their own heart, to protect their own feelings, their own soul. Okay, and I feel like this has been projected towards you in some way within your connection. So this is their feelings towards you at this particular time. They have a lot of healing to do, and this is what, you know, their heart energy is telling you. They are in a place where they're daydreaming. You know, this could be in regards to other people. It could be, you know, in regards to other things that it is that they need to do, but they're not facing a lot of reality at this particular point. And that sends off that energy of rejection. Okay, that rejection towards you or towards themselves, allowing themselves to love, or they feel like they could be rejected. This is basically where they are. It is saying here that they are having to do a lot of inner healing within themselves. And at this moment in time, they might not be able to give you what it is that you want out of this relationship because of them having to heal, because of that pride is still in the way, because they're still in this place of that deceptive energy where they will, you know, they don't want to lose. They want to always win, that win or lose sort of energy. That Five of Swords energy is somebody who will do anything at any cost in order to win, in order to probably not have their pride wounded, to not have to feel the rejection that they might feel if they allowed themselves to love at their full extent. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I do feel that for some of them, they are recognizing that they do need to heal their inner child energy, and they are working towards that. But at this place in time, their heart is not open until that healing is done. It's not open towards you at this particular time until that healing can be embraced and move forward. Okay, so this is where their heart energy is within this connection at this particular moment. We're going to look into your energy, your heart space, your emotions towards your person at this particular time. What are you feeling? How are you feeling about them? Where's your heart? Cycles. Healing again. Entrapment here. You know, okay, for those of you that are watching this, and again, you know, this could be the opposite. It could be your person, you know, towards you. But guys, what I'm feeling is like, this isn't the first time. You know, I feel like this might be a cycle that you're trying to heal, you're trying to mend. You do feel like, why am I always in these situations? Why do I end up with these guys that, you know, deceive me, or I feel deceptive toward? I do feel you're healing that cycle. You're removing yourself away from this entrapment type of feeling. You're going towards the healing, ending the cycles. Okay, this is where your heart space is. You recognize the fact that these situations are not good for you. And if you're not feeling that at this particular time, it's asking you to do so. It's asking you to release that entrapment. You don't have to be with this person who's treating you like crap. Okay, you don't need to be with any person who is not opening their heart to you. You don't have to be with any person who is not being their authentic self. If they feel like they have to be in this deceptive type of behavior, you don't need that. And it's telling you here, end that cycle. Or you have ended that cycle and you're moving forward to that Nine of Pentacles energy, that strong, abundant, you know, type of energy where you're recognizing the fact that you can be this person. Okay, and again, you can have that strength in order to do so. You can have that strength to move forward. All right, well-deserved reward. So I do feel some of you are healing. You know, you're ending that cycle. You're receiving the reward of that base chakra. So again, going back to that entrapment, because the base chakra, this is about safety and feeling safe within yourself. Believe and succeed. So I do feel that there's a good portion of you, a good many of you right now that are watching this and they're like, yeah, I'm doing the healing. I'm ending the cycle. I am removing these, you know, feelings of not feeling safe. These old, deep-rooted feelings. Like, I feel like for some of you that are watching, this is repeated cycles and you are so done with that. You're moving past that entrapment feeling, moving forward. I love this, okay? Because you're recognizing this. And for those that aren't quite in that cycle yet, it's asking you to do so. It's saying here, believe and succeed in yourself to receive that reward. That reward of having that confidence, that self-assurance that you don't need to repeat this cycle. Your heart is telling you it's time. It's time you deserve so much better than what it is that you've allowed yourself to receive. Okay? So Now we're going to look into the spiritual self. Basically messages from their higher self towards you at this particular moment. We're going to see what their higher self has to say. And we're going to look into messages from your own higher self for a message for you. Okay, messages from your person's higher self at this particular time. What is it that they would like you to know? Indecision. Okay, so what I'm getting, should I stay or should I go? I feel like your person is in a place of indecision. If you don't, I feel like they're really concerned, or they're thinking about it. I'm not going to use the word concern. I don't want to use that word. I feel like their own thing is, can I trust within myself? Can I heal myself? Okay, there's a lot of indecisions. Being in a place that they're comfortable with, can they let that go? Can they remove the mask? Can they stop being deceptive towards others? Okay, that's what I'm really getting. And for those of you that are in a committed relationship, your person might be thinking, should I stay or should I go? Okay, this is their higher self talking to you at this point in time. That's what I keep getting. But we're going to pull a clarifying card. Yeah, Nine of Swords, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. Their higher self is really telling you here they've got a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do. They have to come to their own terms about where it is that they want to go, the type of person that they want to be. That should I stay or should I go? You know, can they remove the mask? Can they be genuinely honest with you? Right now, it is saying, like, for the current energy at this point in time, it's telling you that they have a lot of stuff that they have so much of that inner child healing that they need to do, that they're not in a place to move forward into the committed relationship. This is what I'm getting. Okay, so I know that's hard, but here's the thing is, going back is, I feel that releasing this person at this time for the current energy is going to bring that well-deserved reward. It is going to help you to heal and believe and succeed in yourself, remove yourself from that entrapment to reach that Nine of Pentacles energy where you just feel strong and confident, because this person has to figure out their own crap at this point in time, right now in the current energy. So now we're going to look into what your higher self is telling you, what your spiritual self, what your higher self is wanting you to know. Okay, because I do feel that for some of you, you already know this. I'm just confirming it for you. That's really it. But we're going to get a message from your higher self. I feel like this one. Love. Look at that. Love. Okay, so your spiritual self is telling you, it says here, bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. Allow yourself to do your own healing at this moment. You are worthy of love. You are worthy. That Nine of Pentacles energy, that strong, that confidence, you have to bring that into yourself in order to allow yourself to love yourself. If somebody's being deceptive, you don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be in that place. And it's telling you, not only love yourself, but allow yourself to be in a place where you deserve love. That's what I keep getting. All right, we're going to get a clarifying card. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. I'm actually just going to pull up another one. The Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So for some of you, I feel like this process has already started. That Seven of Earth, you've already planted those seeds, recognizing the fact that you can start to really love yourself. Now, the Page of Earth, when he comes in, even though it talks about financial matters, it also talks about the beginning of prosperity. Okay. It is going to be a challenge sometimes allowing that energy of self-love and recognizing what it is that you need or what you deserve. It can be hard, but it's showing here that your soul is telling you that you've already planted the seeds. You've already recognized this in some degree. And this is what it's asking you to keep that faith in. I feel like this good news about financial matters, if you need to throw yourself into work, definitely do so. But at the same time, it's allowing you to also heal. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. It's really saying here, sometimes too, when I see that Page of Earth, I feel like do something that you love. Do something that you love that will bring you the happiness instead of being concerned or worried about, what this person's going to do or what their next move is and all of that stuff. Because at this moment, they're wearing a mask. They're wearing a mask and they're not ready to show you who they truly are, or they have shown you who they truly are, and it's time for you to walk away. It's time for you to take control of your own love, your own life, recognizing that strength within you. So we're going to get one closing message from the universe as far as advice goes. So this is messages from the universe or God towards you at this current moment. And this is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. We're actually going to be reading from the book on this because I love the advice that comes through usually when we get these cards. One final closing message for those of you that chose the green heart. What is it that the universe wants you to know? Earth, okay? So we're just going to read on this quickly. So it says here, the essence. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, nature itself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. Now, because I pulled this card upright, I'm just going to read the invitation. Actually, I feel like I might read the medicine too, but the invitation of this card is when the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by grace of spirit and you are part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassion, reverent service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. And the medicine of the card. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is time to focus on what nurtures you. To open yourself to the healing of Mother Earth and see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty consciousness. Perhaps you are not eating well, been overworked and stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of earth comes to you as medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. So for those of you that are for those of you that have recognized, where this person is mentally, spiritually, emotionally, it's basically saying take gratitude in allowing yourself to heal. Take gratitude in the other gifts that you have been given. Take gratitude and you will receive success. That Nine of Pentacles energy coming through again. You will be successful in your next endeavor, the endeavors that you're striving toward, but you have to allow it. And the medicine of the card, basically the healing of this card, for those of you that may have watched this reading and are just in this place of, sadness or depression, it's really saying here, take care of yourself. This is coming in as medicine. It's allowing you that medicine to heal and to move forward. And, it's sometimes better to know the truth behind a situation than it is to sit there and wallow in the misery behind the situation. We have more power within ourselves when we recognize a situation for what it is, as opposed to what it is that we want it to be. So I truly hope this reading has helped you, and we're going to be moving into, for those of you that chose the red heart. Now remember, if this did not resonate with you, by all means, choose one of the other readings. There's always the red, that which we're doing right now, or the blue. And let's take a look as to what the energy is coming in. Okay, for those of you that chose the red heart, this is going to be your reading. We're going to be looking into the current energy between you and your person. So the card that came through was Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So for those of you who are wondering if this is your person, if this person that, whether you just met them or whether, this is an ongoing relationship of some sort, if you're in separation or if you're in a committed relationship, yes, it's saying, yes, this is your soulmate. So let's take a look into some clarifying cards. Let's see what comes through. For the person watching this, let's get some clarifying cards about the energy in regards to soulmate. Well, I love this beginning of the cards. Let's see what comes through in regards to this. Okay, the first card that's coming through is the Ten of Wands. You're working too hard. Angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Okay, let's pull a couple more. Helper of action. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time, so get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. And the third card that's coming through, review and contemplation. You've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. Now's the time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. So here's what's going on, guys. I feel that even though this person, you're getting that confirmation that this is, now I just want to clarify something. Sometimes when we see soulmate or the twin flame, however you want to categorize it, sometimes these people come to us as something as a lesson. Sometimes we also just need to have faith. And I feel like for some of you, just by reading these cards, I'm feeling that some of you are feeling overwhelmed by this connection. Okay. I also feel that your person could be feeling overwhelmed at this particular moment with this connection. It feels as though for some reason, so the Ten of Action, this is very similar to like the Ten of Wands, okay, in traditional tarot. So basically what it's saying is, it feels heavy. There's a little bit of a burden going on. It feels like you need to just take a step back. What I'm really getting here, guys, for those of you, if you're trying to push this connection in any way, you're trying to make it happen, you're trying to create it by, or if it's the opposite, if it's your person that's doing so, that review and contemplation, is it saying here, just, you know, allow this to happen on its own. I feel like this is more for the person watching, but again, it could be reversed. But, you know, you may have to say to them, look let this connection just go on its own. Okay, so for some of you, if this person is pushing you, or if you're feeling, you know, overwhelmed by their energy, it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to review and contemplate and go into yourself and just, you know, recognize those true blessings that you actually have. And for those of you that might be trying to push this connection, it's saying the same thing. Just allow this connection. You don't need to feel overwhelmed. You don't need to push it. You don't need to hurry it. Allow divine timing is really what I'm getting here. That review and contemplation. Allow the universe to do its job in regards to this connection. Allow the two of you to come together as it is supposed to, as opposed to trying to make it happen. Okay, so we're going to take a look now into the mental state, or the thoughts that your person currently has towards you at this time. And see what they're thinking, see what their thoughts are, see where their mental energy is. And then we're going to clarify it with some cards, some tarot. So what is the current thoughts of your person towards you at this time? I feel like one more. The thoughts of your person at this current time, what are they towards you? I feel like this one. Bunny hop jive. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this person, your person, might be trying to push the connection a little bit too quickly for some of you. Okay. Leaping in love. Yeah. See, here's the thing is, I feel like this person knows about this connection and time to fly. So what I'm getting, you know, immediately is this person feels this connection towards you as well. Okay. And it's not going to resonate with everybody in regards to, you know, them trying to push the connection or make it happen faster. But for those that it does, you know, you can go back into that review and contemplation. You can let them know, look at, you know, I'm just not quite ready to move as quickly as you're trying to make me move. But for those of you that are trying to create this connection, or you're trying to make this connection happen, you don't need to. Your person's already there. Okay? I feel like you just got to let that divine timing come through. This is really what it's saying. They want to fly. They want to leap into love. They're already doing this bunny hop jive. Like, they're dancing, and, you know, they're excited about this connection. But you don't need to be pushing it. You don't need to, just allow it to happen is what I'm getting, because it is overwhelming for, you know, that's a lot of energy to be putting into something that's already being created. That's what I'm getting. You know, you don't need to convince them. You don't need to make it happen faster. Okay, this is what I'm getting. So let's get some clarifying tarot in regards to this. Yeah, 7 of Cups, okay? So they're already fantasizing about you. This is what I'm getting. They're already fantasizing about moving forward. They already have thoughts in their head. They could be thinking about several different things, going, you know, how do I make this happen? How do I do this? You know, and remember, this could be for, you know, for those that feel that the person is pushing the connection a little bit, or for those who are trying to push the connection. So take that how that resonates, okay? But, you know, I'm feeling like this person's already fantasizing about your relationship. They already have it in their head that they already know what they want within this relationship. And that 7 of Wands is coming through. And the 2 of Swords. So what I'm getting in regards to your person's, mental state of mind or their thoughts towards you, I'm getting two things here. So again, it's, if you feel like they are pushing that connection, there might be some tension there. They might be feeling that mental stress that, is there a competition? Maybe you feel that there's a competition, or that you feel like you have to compete with somebody. You may feel that they're in indecision, or they may feel that you're in indecision. And again, that connection being pushed or being trying to be created. And again, it's really telling you, take a step back, or, you can let them, you can relax. It is working out, but this energy here is really telling me that 10 of Wands energy is coming through. This is overwhelming. Okay, whether it's for you or for them, this is, you don't need to be doing this. Neither of you need to be doing this. This is already being created, but pushing on this, on some sort of, state, whether it's from you or from them, can, really, it can push that timeline of the two of you being together. It can push it back. And, because when somebody is pushing on a connection or trying to create it, that energy comes through. And it really shows that, you're not putting faith, or you're not putting trust. And look at this. We've got 444. Look at that, 444. So when I see this, this is being guided. This is being guided not only by the energy, like the universe energy, all of this stuff. You can relax, okay? I feel like for a good portion of you, this is you sort of pushing on them, and they are feeling a little bit of pressure in here, okay? So just allow it to happen. So let's take a look at your mental energy, your thoughts towards your person. What's coming through for you, for the person watching this video? What are the mental state? What are their thoughts? What are their feelings? Their thoughts towards this person. Where's their mental state is what I meant to say. Okay. I feel like this one. Got an owie. Okay. Your ego might be a bit bruised. Abracadabra, you're trying to create, again, that abracadabra, head games. Okay, guys, so again, could be you, could be them. Stop. Just stop. You can tell them to stop, or you have to stop. Somebody's playing freaking head games. I feel like it might be you. Okay, trying to push this connection. They need to see how wonderful I am. They need to see, I have to, your ego might have been a bit bruised by some of this too. Okay, because they're, the more that you push, they're pulling back, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm, how come I feel this connection and they're not cooperating with the efforts that I'm doing? They're just saying stop. Abracadabra. You've already manifested this person into your life, is what I'm getting. Time to stop. You don't need to play games anymore. You don't need to do this. Okay? You just allow this energy to flow. So let's get some clarifying. And for some of you, you might feel that your person is playing head games. Maybe, they've got this, this energy in there, okay, that where they're pushing, and maybe you're feeling like it's a head game, okay, maybe you're feeling like, okay, enough, I know you're trying to create this, but I'm not quite there yet. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you, because this is, I'm looking into your headspace, I do feel that for some of you, it's just saying stop the head games, stop, the head games don't need to be with the other person. Sometimes they're within ourselves. Sometimes we're trying to create so much so quickly. We're trying to do everything that we possibly can that we end up playing games within our own minds. Well, they don't like me. I'm not seeing the response that I'm expecting from this person. All of that stuff, that can all play a factor. So just chill is what I'm saying. Chill out. Just be done. Be done with it. The Empress, take care of yourself. Okay, that head, your mental thoughts, this already. This Empress is coming in. The Empress is a very healing energy. So for those of you that are feeling a little bit of a bruised ego, or, it's saying just, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Relax. Do the nurturing that you need to do for you, because look at that Ace of Cups is coming in. There's love here. You already know this. Maybe you're just on a different timeline than the other person. Okay, but that's it. I'm getting a very, very strong sense that this person already has these feelings towards you. That Five of Pentacles, but you're focusing in on things that you don't need to focus in on. Okay. Maybe you've been hurt in the past, so you're not trusting your instincts. Okay, maybe in the past, because people have played head games, you're sort of in this space, you're wondering, is this person playing a head game with me? This is, that Five of Pentacles energy, which is, it's like disappointment. It's not... what it is? It's not really like asking for help to some degree. Help within yourself, because you already know what it is that you need to do. You don't need to be doing these tricks or games or whatever it is that you're doing with this person. You don't need to push this connection forward any more than it's already going, because it's already falling into place. But continuing to do so could leave you in a place with this Five of Pentacles energy where it's, it's not a positive energy. It's not seeing what's right in front of you sometimes. Okay. So this is what we're getting for, those of you that chose, the red heart, as far as your mental space at this point in time. So we're going to be looking into your heart energy. We're going to be looking into their heart energy and see what their heart has to say. Okay, so looking into their emotional state, where their heart space is towards you at this current moment. This is for your person. I just wanted to say I apologize for sometimes having to pause the video. I do so because I do live in an area that there's sometimes some noise, that's going on. So I will pause it if I feel that the noise is going to interfere with the rest of the reading. Take off your masks. Okay, that's interesting. Hole in the soul. And victim consciousness. Okay. So here's where your person is. Okay. I feel that in their heart, their feelings towards you, what I'm getting, we're going to do some clarifying cards. But what I'm currently feeling at this moment is that your person is a little scared to come forward. Okay. And this may be where you're trying to push that connection. Okay. I do feel that in the past they have had some difficulty, perhaps with past relationships. This could be, something that has left them feeling empty inside. So they are scared. They may be wearing a mask at times. They may not be feeling or revealing what it is that they 100% feel towards you. They may be also in that state of victim consciousness. This is what I'm getting. I feel though is that, again, this is something that they're going to have to, come to recognize within themselves. I feel like they're going to have to be the ones that take off the mask. Now, I feel like that's for the ones that are watching, that you're feeling like you need to push on your person. But for the ones that are feeling that your person is perhaps pushing on you, what I am getting here is that you might be sensing a feeling of victim consciousness, that you feel that they need to grow. They need to reach a place where they are able to take off their mask and come forward. And this is why you might be hesitating, or where you're feeling that this is a burden for you. Not a burden, but where you feel like you need to take a step back at this time. So I'm getting two of those things coming in. I am feeling, though, that this person is trying. I am getting that. But, you know, if you feel that you need, if this person is pushing you, or they're not feeling completely empty, like sometimes we know when somebody is not quite ready for the relationship that they're seeking. Okay, they may be, you know, your twin flame, they may be your soulmate, but sometimes they're not completely there for a solid, committed relationship. And sometimes we feel that, and we have to trust that judgment. And saying that, it also could be too, because right now this is their heart space towards you as well, is that they may be feeling that, you know, they just need some time. They need some time in order to repair their own soul, in order to, you know, this is why the connection isn't moving as quickly as you would like it to go. They need some time. They need to learn how to trust and to feel and to take off that mask and feel safe and secure in moving forward because of past, their own past issues. So we're going to take a look into some clarifying cards. Clarity of belief. Yeah, there's sacral chakra. So I feel like in the past, for some of them, they, you know, are dealing with past issues. Okay, the sacral chakra is coming in. This is about their sexuality, their beliefs within, you know, certain aspects. Maybe they were really hurt in the past that did leave them with this hole, and they feel like they have to put on a mask. So they're not quite ready, is what I'm getting. They're not quite there. But, you know, sometimes we get an idea within our heads that they believe that they're not quite ready, or they believe that somebody could, you know, still hurt them, and they have to work this out. And that's where I feel your person is in their heart energy. I am getting, though, that they are embracing this relationship. They are trying to fix and heal and repair what they need to in order to move forward. I feel like they are working on these areas within themselves, but you have to be patient. Okay, either way. Okay, whether this is them or whether this is you, you know, that feels the need to, you know, take the time. There has to be patience within this. Okay, this is what I'm getting. So let's look into where your heart energy is towards them. So where's your heart energy towards your person? Your heart energy towards your person. Self-sabotage. Okay. Help from above. And how teachable. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. You already know this. Okay, you already know this. You already know that your behavior at times, if you're pushing at somebody, you already know it can sabotage things. You already know this. I feel like this connection is helping you to recognize this, and even, you know, even turning into this heart energy, you know, and receiving this reading. That's sort of a sign for you. You know, don't sabotage this. This is, I feel, could be a really good relationship. I feel it is going to grow, but you need to accept that help from above. Recognize the fact that this is a divine timing, that you know, how teachable are you? Do you want to have to go through these lessons again? Of course not. Of course not. Okay, and this is what I'm receiving for you guys. You guys already know this, all right? Or you're about to come into the realization of this. If perhaps if you're watching this video. It's just a matter of time. But you have to stop pushing the connection, okay? There you go, shine. All right, recognize the fact that you can shine within this relationship. Take your darkest fears and remove them. Stop sabotaging them because of your fears, because you're fearing that it's not moving fast enough, or that it's not, quite in the place that you expected or you wanted. Open up. Open up, I feel, your heart. But this could be also opening up communication, opening up communication and letting that person know, if you, like, this is why I do things, or allow them to come through and talk to you about it. But I'm also getting here, more so than the actual communication, I don't feel that you should be reaching out and, spilling all your guts at this point in time. What I am getting is that open up to the divine. Open up to the divine and hear those messages that are coming through for you. Okay, they are helping you. Your guides, your angels are helping you to recognize your darkest fears. They're helping you to remove that self-sabotage in order for you to shine in this connection. Because I feel like this connection wants to move forward, but you have to allow it. You have to allow it. No matter what place it's in right now, I'm feeling that it is going to move forward. It is going to be a strong connection, but you have to take it step by step. Okay? So this is what I'm getting for your heart space in this current connection, or at this current moment. So what we're going to look at is your spiritual energy between the two of you. And just give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab the cards. Sorry. Okay, so there's spiritual energy at this moment towards you. What is your person feeling? What is your person, what is their spiritual message to you? What is their higher self wanting to tell you at this point in time? What do they want you to feel and recognize? So we're going to pull one card for you, one card for them. We're going to do some clarifying. So their message to you from their higher self, higher purpose. There you go. Align yourself with love and wisdom. So this is their message to you. Align yourself with love and wisdom. Again, you don't need to push. You don't need to worry about this connection. Allow it to be. Okay? I feel that not only is this connection to be going into a relationship, but I'm also feeling that through this process, there is a higher purpose. Both of you allowing old and past things to go, to let go of. So this is their message towards you, that they understand on a spiritual level that there is a higher purpose for this connection. So this is their higher self that is talking to you at this time. The Knight of Air. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So allow this, again, they understand. The King of Swords he can be a very spiritual man, okay? But he allows himself to not always work with emotions. He might have some things that he has to repair within himself. He recognizes that divine purpose. He recognizes his own strengths and his own weaknesses. He's confident. And this is where his higher self is. I'm saying his, but your person's higher self is they understand this higher purpose. This is where they are. So again, just relax, let it flow. Let's see what information is coming through from your own higher self towards you at this moment. I'm just actually going to pull a card, I think. And I feel like that one. Practicalities. Boost your self-esteem, your self-worth, your finances. So Even though I'm seeing this as practicalities, what I'm actually getting that is your self-worth. Okay. Again, you don't need to push, because of the fact that this is about developing your own self-worth. And here's the other thing too, is I'm feeling that if they are the ones that are pushing on you, and you're standing up, or you're feeling like you should stand up, or you should say something, it is telling you yes, because this has to do with your lesson of self-worth, of feeling worthy enough to say to somebody, you know, you're in my boundaries. You're pushing me faster than what I would like. You're making me move too fast. But at the same degree, it's also recognizing your own self-worth, that you don't need to hurry along this connection. That Nine of Pentacles is coming through. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So during this time, while your person is, you know, working on themselves, because we have 2 money cards, I kind of feel like maybe this is a time to take that time, whether it's a boosting your career, as it talks about self-employment, but basically it's allowing yourself to become independent within your own self-worth. Okay, you know, it's recognizing you don't need this person. It's that you want them, but you want them to be whole. You want them to be strong. You want them to be confident. You want them to be open. You want all of the things that make for a healthy relationship. This is what they're telling you. Okay, and this is the time to do it. This is the message from your higher self, is saying, you know, take that time. No rushing. You don't need to rush. You don't need to push. So we're going to get one last message to close off this reading. And again, if this reading for whatever reason doesn't resonate with you, you can choose one of the other hearts, you know, the blue or the green. Sometimes people can take messages from all 3. So we're going to pull a card from the Mystical Shaman deck. And I'm going to be reading the advice from the book that's coming through, okay? And this is going to be to close off the reading. And this is a message from the universe towards you. For you. Magic. I love this. Oh my God, how beautiful is that? Magic. Like, you couldn't ask for a better card, honestly. How beautiful. You know this is magic. I mean, this whole reading has been like this. This is a guided relationship, guys. This is a guided relationship. So the essence of the card, this symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up for the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. The invitation of the card. When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance and synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you what the next action to take. Right now it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. And now, for those of you that, you know, are still in doubt, it's saying here, have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you've become cynical and think that you have to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to Source and that you are part of the story of the world. A living spark of spirit living on earth for this short time is as emissary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of out-of-the-blue coincidences that led you to that new relationship, job, or other important moment in your journey. So how do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. You can be as a little child and cultivate that wondrous curiosity. You will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything. So this is what I get. If you're pushing that relationship, have faith. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in, you know, magic, the magic of this universe, because you guys have been brought together for a reason. Allow it to flow. So I truly hope that this reading has helped. And if you have any, I'd love to hear your comments or down below in the comment boxes. If you have any questions, please, by all means, head to my website. I do provide personal readings there, and thank you so much. Take care.